up, everyone? I hope you're doing well. I'm just doing a short video today to say this. Lately, you've been looking at SPY. You see we have formed a double top at 390. So with S&P 500 at 3,900, as I've been looking and discussing with everyone I coach, we have that bearish double top. So for me, everything has been going as planned, which is why I said you may want to consider positioning into inverse ETFs. If you watch my videos, you've seen I was suggesting a consideration with UVIX, UVXY, SQQQ, and SDS. Now, if you look at the prices in those positions, I think that was a good suggestion. And while this is never financial advice, I feel that we are clearly in a downward channel. And if you've been watching my videos for a while, as I've said early on, I feel that the Fed may very well hit us with a 100 basis point increase on July 26th. Now, I haven't done a video in a while. I've been a little bit more vague, but just to be a bit more clear, I feel that we are in somewhat of a bottoming process, obviously, but heading into July 21st, I feel that we are very possibly heading into a range somewhere around July 21st through July 25th, that $353.45 range. So my plan at this point is roughly to exit my short positions around that range. As you know, bear market rallies are powerful. Now, at that point, I will go long, as I foresee a strong possibility for a recovery with SPY shooting up to 400, 410 with S&P 500 at 4,000 to 4,100. At that point, in short, I feel like it's over. We're screwed. We're going to dump hard at that point, and I will maybe share some screenshots on here next at the end of the video as to show you why. But if you all do your research, I'm sure where we are in the market. I don't want to be one of these talking heads on here that just ramble all the time. In these markets, it takes patience, it takes strategy. There's obviously a lot to take in all the time, but if you look at my videos, it's just positioning to benefit and staying in the green. I could get on here every day and talk about everything going on. I keep up with that, and that's where I get my analysis. But the way I do things is I try to cut that out for you. And if you want to do your own homework, that's great. I always say do your own research. Don't invest in a company or anything you don't believe in. Obviously, don't invest more than you can afford to lose. But that's where I'm at in the market, and that's it. That's how I'm playing this market. I'm moving inversely. I'm going to reposition, as I said, and then I'll be going short again. And I feel that the next leg down will be brutal. This leg down for me is what I'm referring to as phase 3, leg 3. For me, I'm looking at around uh, 320 on SPY before we would have a bounce again with 3,200 um, on S&P 500. So obviously this is something we have to make an analysis as we go, but I think we're obviously getting into a pivotal point in the market where you have to have a good idea what your plan is going to be if you are going to benefit and stay in the green. And the fact is, a lot of people are losing their shirts in this market. And I think a lot of you have probably seen the manipulation. The plunge protection team has been working overtime, and that's something you can't just get discouraged about. You have to have your conviction and do your research, understand the economic climate we are in, and again, I don't like to get on here and ramble about all of that because it's. I think anyone investing needs to do their own research and homework, but the bottom line is, I've said for a while, I think it is with 100 basis point increase, and regardless, I am sticking to my plan. I've done very well in the market, and I'm going to continue to ride the waves up, the waves down. Obviously, we are in a much more inherently risky market, and I hope you're all doing well. That's pretty much all I have for now. I think we will likely finish out the week at around $365 approximately. And the bottom line is we're on a downward channel of resistance. And next week, I think, is the week when bulls are really going to get slaughtered. And again, are you going to ride the, wave down? Are you positioned in the inverse ETFs? And do you know where the market is going? Are you going to ride the wave back up? And are you ready for a brutal leg down? I believe we're going to have a massive crash, but obviously, it's going to come in waves, and I'm going to ride those waves up and down. And ultimately, I think it's going to be a brutal crash, but bear market rallies are powerful. So, you are in a situation where, looking forward, perhaps, when we're getting into dwindling earnings, a lot of companies, the U.S. dollar is going to continue increasing. Company earnings, as I've said early on, are going to continue to dwindle. We're seeing, obviously, diesel prices aren't getting cheaper. Housing, obviously, CPI wasn't the best. These things take a while to cool. That's why I said a while back, looking forward, I believe that we may have a Fed rug pull on the 26th with 100 basis points. So again, not to repeat myself, but everything I was looking forward, it just appeared that was a possibility. I would say 75 basis points would be the minimum. Either way, I think we'll see very similar activity in the market. This talk about 50 basis points, it just lies in manipulation. Same with, anything about a soft landing. But anyhow, I hope you're all positioned right. I hope you're all doing well. Um, because as especially as we get into October, um, earnings are going to be bad. And again, you can ride the waves up and down. I think it's important not to become a quote unquote perma bear, but obviously, we're going to have some strong downslides. I think this move down was pretty evident. When I first put my video out, it was SPY dumping at 390, and then I changed it to 395 because I was over analyzing. So try not to over analyze. We all do it sometimes, but like I said, to me, it was looking like we were dumping at 390. We're still on that downward channel of resistance. We're still going to see the plunge protection team stepping in along the way. So we're seeing a lot of manipulation in the VIX. Obviously, it's creating a lot of volatility, and especially UVIX and UVXY. But if you got in at the right levels and you have your conviction, I don't see why you'd be really concerned. Now the question is, what price are you going to get out? No, the question is, at what crucial key level on SPY or S&P 500 are you going to get out? Now me, I'll just tell you, I'm looking around on this leg down around $355. I don't have to catch the exact bottom. And some people might argue, well, what if we bounce at 365? That's a choice you have to make. So that, again, it's something we have to analyze as we go. I'm just telling you my thoughts. But I'm looking to exit around 355 on SPY. If you go looking at where to exit on the price of UVIX and UVXY, you might get burnt because the better indicator is going to be where are we on SPY or S&P 500, because they're manipulating the VIX. So that's my indicator, and I nearly watched a garbage truck flip on the road there. That was a little distracting, but anyhow, that's what the market's about to do. It's going to be rolling, then it's just going to flip and tumble down. But so be careful. The fact is, a lot of people are losing their shirts, and when you invest inversely, it's volatile. We see these up and downs, but with the manipulation on the VIX, let's just say you got in at $15 on UVIX. We'll just use that one as the example. You may have to get out around $23. It's something we're going to have to, again, assess as we go due to the manipulation. So, again, that's where I'm at. I think we're going to have a bad crash. Again, it's going to come in waves. I think you need to be prepared. I hope you're all doing well. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much all I have. I think it's very possible we could see on that fourth leg down, like I said again, a really nasty low. I'm looking at $320, $3,200 on SPY, before we see a bounce, and ultimately, I think we could get down to $280 easy, which would be $2,800 on SPY. So just be careful. I think August will be a really rough month. After the bounce, we'll be on that fourth leg down, what I'm calling phase 4 of the bear market, and it's going to be brutal. But do I think that will be the end of the bear market? No, I don't. I think there will be stocks. I can tell you I've pretty much sold everything else, and I can talk about that more on another video if anyone's interested. If not, that's fine. But you know, at this point, I've done very well, both in stocks and options. I'm pretty much done with crypto, and I'm just you know, being strategical and riding the waves I can predict, because that's what I do, and I do it very well. So anyhow, staying in the green, it's the name of the game, right? So anyhow, thanks for watching. You all have a great day. If you have any questions, always feel free to ask. I do the coaching, um, uh, but I will say spots are pretty much about filled up. I'm pretty much at capacity. So if anyone's interested, you could talk to me. Um, but anyways, that's pretty much all I have. You all have a great day. Be blessed. I always appreciate you watching. I'm always happy to help. As I said, I started this channel to help. Um, you know, all I can tell you at the end of the day is I do very well. I stay in the green, and as anyone I coach can tell you, my predictions are on point. This is what I do. It's what I do for a living, and you know, you know, at the end of the day, I just want to see people do well, in the same way, because it's a highly manipulated and corrupt market. And you know, I have people sometimes say, you know, could you you know, have a meeting or whatever, could you teach me this? And you know, well, that's the goal. But you know, I'll tell you, this is, you can't teach years of doing something in a short amount of time. You really can't. um, that's all I can really say about that. But anyhow, I'm always happy to help. um, I appreciate everyone's confidence in me who has confidence. At the end of the day, my progress speaks for itself, and you know, I appreciate your confidence in me, and I know when you get results, you do as well. So let's keep it going. Let's keep up the momentum, and as I always say, keep it positive. That's how you manifest results. And again, I appreciate you for watching. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.